Hello friends, this is the ambiguity of the sixth day. Now what does it say? A statement like Moses, in the authorized version of the Bible you will see a statement like this made by Moses to Yahweh, that is God, delivering thou hast not delivered thy people. Delivering thou hast not delivered thy people. So this is the statement made by Moses. So you know the story of Exodus and so on. So then what happens here is contradiction. See, there are sometimes contradictions are used by poets. Sometimes tautology is used. T-A-U-T-O-L-O-G-Y, and sometimes irrelevant statements are made. So causing a type of ambiguity that we are discussing here. So in this case you can say it's called delivering, thou hast not delivered thy people. Now the meaning is, therefore what happens, it doesn't say anything new, but what you have to do is the reader is forced to invent a meaning of his own. Such statements are, we can see, they create a kind of conflict in the mind of the reader, as well as you will find a tension within the line itself. Understand? Now you can see Troilus and Chrysaid in the Shakespeare's drama. You will find, but you are wise. Says, but you are wise, or else you love not. But you are wise. I will write it on the board so that will be easy for you. But you are wise, or else you love not. But you are wise, or else you love not. Or else you love not. Why? For to be wise and love exceeds man's might. For to be wise and love exceeds man's might. Now what do you gather from this? In love, man is wise. So it's kind of contradiction. And or you can say even it comes from irrelevant statements. What the use of saying such a thing at that moment? See, that is a romantic moment. So then you have to make your own, from the context you have to make your own meaning. That is ambiguity of the sixth day. Understand? But you can see there is another very famous 2 or 3 lines from Omar Khayyam. Omar Khayyam, you have heard of Omar Khayyam, isn't it? So he says, "A moon of my delight, that knowest no vain. A moon of my delight, that knowest no vain." So you don't vain. There was no vain, never you decrease. The moon of heaven is rising again. That's the comparison. The moon of heaven is rising again. The moon of heaven is rising again. This is an action that is repeated, so to say. How oft hereafter rising shall she look? How oft hereafter rising shall she look? Where will she look? Shall she look? Through this same garden after me in vain. Through this same garden after me in vain. So what does that mean? So a lot of things are said here. The point here is time. See, normal time. What happens is that the inevitability of death. After me, who this came? So he says, how oft hereafter rising shall she look through this same garden after me in vain? After me means after my death. So one point is that, or one meaning is the inevitability of death. See, you can see superimposition of two time scales. Now and after. The present and the future. That's what happens. So again you can see now, there is an ambiguity here. Isn't it? Because the whole thing is fraught with contradiction, as you can see. Now you are rising, after Sunday you will rise again, but who is rising, what is rising, when is rising, etc. is ambiguity. Isn't it? Yes. Very beautiful lines for you to learn by heart. So superimposition of two time scales, that's what you find. Sometimes what happens, instead of contradictions like this, often it happens that some questions are asked. And the questions can be answered in the positive or negative. So it can be yes or no. Not yes or no question, but the question answer can be either yes or no. That is not the thing. Both. Yes, no. You can answer this. For example, the famous line of Herbert, let me not love thee if I love thee not. See that? Let me not love thee if I love thee not. Now you see, here again what happens is that whether I love, it's about it's a spiritual love, not love as you think about the romantic love, no. Spiritual love. To God he says, let me not love thee if I love thee not. Let me not love thee. What is the time? What do you call? One is present and one the other is future. The time. Let me not love thee, that means present. If I love thee not, that is past. Present and past. That's the thing. Present and past time scales you find. So the question is whether you love or not. Who will say? Actually the time scale is not past. Let me not love thee. Future. Future and present. That's correct. So here let's see the ambiguity. It has taken both of us, both of us in trouble. So love thee, let me not love thee, that is future. So that here it is future and here it is present, love thee. If you don't think that I am not loving you now, there is no scope for me, or I can never love you. Understand that? So whether you love or not, that's the question. Or Othello says, no, Othello. It is the cause, it is the cause. See, time, it is the cause, it is the cause. Very famous line. The first cause means it is, I will write here so you see Othello's lines now. It is the cause, sorry, it is the cause. So there you have got a pun there. Pun. This is tautology we say. T-A-U, tautology. It means same thing is said again and again. Understand? So what happens here is that there's a pun. And the pun is on what? Cause. So it is the cause. First one is blackness. Othello was blind. Yes. And the next one is, it is the cause, it is the cause. That means, what does that mean? That means, second cause is lust or cuckoldry. This is tautology caused by, ambiguity caused by tautology. Puns used. It is the same thing with the let me not love thee if I love thee not. That is also pun. Love. That is two time scales. Here it is the cause. It is the cause. First cause is Othello's blackness, and second cause is her cuckoldry or lust. And Dr. Johnson has made a statement. He says that it is not the act of murder that horrified me, he says. It is not the act of murder that horrified me. It is its cause. What a dramatic. It is the cause, it is the cause. And Dr. Johnson's comment is, it is not the act of murder that horrified me. Then what is it? It is its cause. Because there is no cause. So you have contradiction you have seen, tautology you have seen, puns you have seen. Now the question is, as I already told you about, questions that you can answer by yes or yes and no. Lady of Shalott, Tennyson's famous poem. You will find 2 or 3 lines like this. No, you remember, no? But who has seen her wave her hand? But who hath seen her wave her hand? Question. So this is not necessarily contradiction. A question is like this, a question like this, an ambiguous question, which you can answer by yes and also by no. Or at the casement seeing her stand. Or at the casement seeing her stand. The question again. But who has seen her wave her hand, or at the casement seen her stand? See? And further, or is she known in all the land? Or is she known in all the land? So the question is like this. Now what does that mean? That means she is not known personally to anyone in the land. She is not known personally to anyone. Nobody has seen her. Nobody has seen her wave her hand. Nobody has seen her standing at the casement. None of these things. But everybody knows her. How? Because she is of her legend. Through her legend, both these facts heighten the dramatic effects of the poem. So by her legend, everybody knows her, but nobody knows her personally. So ambiguities, they are, as we have been saying, no, ambiguity is not a problem, but it enriches the poetic language. It creates a tension in you, a conflict in you. Let me not love thee if I love thee not. A contradictory statement. Love thee 2 times. Let me not love thee in future if I love thee not now. Understand? By delivering thy people, O Lord, delivering thou hast not delivered thy people. Contradiction, isn't it? Or a wise man cannot love as well as remain wise. Listen, another, Homer comes. The moon rises. It's a repeated action. After my death also the moon will rise. But she will not see me. In the same garden, inevitability of death. But how it has been worded, that's what you should see. Understand? And then it is the cause, it is the cause. Puns. Tautology by ambiguity by tautology is you need to use puns. Like cause, same word again and again, twice. And as we have already seen what Dr. Johnson has said about it. See that? It's not the murder, but it's the cause that we are reading. Understand? So this is. And finally we have seen questions. How a question can be asked. Answering, your answer may be yes as well as no. Who has seen her wave her hand? Who has seen her standing at the casement? And she is not known, but she is not. Or is she known all the land? Yes, no. Why? Personally not, but through the legend everybody knows about her. This is ambiguity of the sixth day. Contradictions. Okay, one is contradiction, then tautology and irrelevant statements. Some of you can characterize this, say the love scene of Troilus. Irrelevant statement. But at the same time, you find the language is enriched. Love, isn't it? Love is not love that alters when alteration finds. Love is not love. Sonnet, Shakespeare's famous sonnet. Love is not love that alters when alteration finds. Love is not love. Contradiction. And then it's again pun. That love, that love. That love is not love, but love, which changes. When there are alterations either in the lover or in the beloved. See? And then the other lines, time comes with the sickle, etc. We know that. I mean, that is not the subject here. The subject here is, or the topic that we are discussing is how the sixth type of contradictions arise in poetic language. So, that we have seen by contradiction, by tautology, or by irrelevant statement. And we have seen these examples also. Hope that you are following my classes. And there are many more examples you will find in the text. So always, as I told you, you are the Joshua, I am the Moses. I will show you the land of Canaan. But you, Joshua, should enter it and read it and enrich yourself. So see you again with the last one in the near future, that the seventh type, and let's see what is the seventh type. And with that we will wind up the discussion on the 7 types of ambiguities by William himself. Hope that these lectures are useful to you, maybe for a seminar paper, preparing a seminar paper or exam. It depends on the student and his needs. Understand? Because if I continue to talk about this, your needs and so on, it will be the ambiguity of the 8th type, and therefore I don't want to continue. Bye. See you again.